Hello again, I'm going to record Facebook Hacker Round 2020 qualification round. In this one there isn't a lot of competition because there is no time limit basically. You have 3 days for that, so it isn't easy to be in the top because other people just don't do it right now. Problems. Why are there okay, like subtasks. Blah blah blah, the statement starts here. The constraints are very low. That's the name, just A. How is this no? Oh, that's input. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. From every city to every other city. If this if out of k is not this, or in of k plus 1 is not that. This I go to the right, or otherwise I need to go to the left. Out of k, it's impossible. Loop. Actually, y means what? Allowed, okay. Or in of k minus 1. Print. Copy. Looks so reasonable. Diff. There's like white space going on. I guess a space. Yeah, they put a space there, actually, it's their fault. Is it downloading? I think so. Okay. We don't submit codes like CPP files. Huh. This is some new format. Okay, so that was short, 300 characters input, and now this is bigger. I don't like this. It's easy to mess up. Like which file is which. A out, a CPP. Maybe I will later read more about that. Processing submission, but let's read B already. I guess I should add timestamps later. Again, skip this. Two colors of an items. Choose 3. AAB is changed into B. No. AAB is changed into A. For your convenience, while watching this video, I will think on it, instead of a piece of paper, I will think on it in my ID. So this changes like that. But I don't want this. If there are a lot of things in a row, that's bad. What about this? There must be exactly x times character A and x plus 1 times character B, and maybe that's enough. Because every time we remove one A and one B. This character is A, let's say count plus plus, else count minus minus, and at the end it must be equal to 1 or minus 1. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, enough for me. B dot out. Download the full thing. For the real contest, I will change the download directory to this place, so I wouldn't need to move files around. And I need to figure something out to avoid the possibility of running for that previous input file, the first one they give. Timber, what's about the scoreboard? Am I winning? Skip this. There are entries. Entries being vertical segments. I'm not winning. I think that's quite standard DP, where you need to do both push and pull. But you can take some subset, right? Can he or she just cut some trees? Maybe cut down, yes. Values are up to 1 billion, so I need a map. Sort from left to right. Read the input. Sort. Create a map, DP. If something doesn't exist, then it's 0 by default in C++ map. DP of some position will be best possible score up to that position. And here two things. DP of height is that. DP of position plus height is maximum of itself. And DP of here plus 1. Plus 1. And actually answer is max of DP of post plus H. Just like 3 transitions. Nope, that's not that. I'm iterating over pairs in DP. That's not very smart. Oh yeah, and here H, which means I need longs. No, I don't. The total thing will not be big. 996. Oh, that's not A, that's C. Okay, correct. Give me the file. No, not that. Downloads. Timber. Actually, there are now like 2 timbers. Oh, slow. Two problems left. Okay, there is a line of n vertices, I connected with I plus 1. This seems very standard. And what's the difference? Okay, a 3. I think what matters in the scoreboard is the sum of times, so I should do the easy problem first, I guess. If I want to win the qualification round, which is my objective. Okay, I'm doing D1 first, so a line. I think here the answer can be long. Cost of n. I will number them from 0 to n minus 1 for my convenience. And at every point I need the minimum of previous m things, and I will do that with a segment tree, even though it can be done linear. After I'm done, I will explain, I guess, after I'm done with the whole thing, I will explain why this happens. Just if I'm out of fuel, I kind of say, among previous M stations, let me take 1 unit of fuel. For every I from what? From this? I minus m. Oh, zero is not allowed. That's a bit too big. A bit too small. Let's try to get the answer here on a piece of paper. Oh, the last one doesn't matter, obviously. Yeah, I'm trying to guess just a little bit. Starting from M. This one. Maybe let's think. If M is equal 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm quite confident this is M. Okay, so this will be just one number. 20 is correct here. Now from where to where? I think it's this. No, +1. Damn it. I cannot tank in the first city. So when I'm here, I think it should be like that. I don't understand how to get 30 in the second test. Oh, this is cost for the full thing. I thought it's per gallon. Okay, I solved a different problem. Okay, I will not win anymore. This problem was still reasonable if we say that CI is cost per gallon, and I solved such a problem. Now it's different kind of DP. Or if we tank somewhere, it just means that you can get to some kind of interval. And that's it. but a tree will be useful. But this will be a tree over dp. Tree of b is 0. The cost to get there, this is just dp of 0. And now for every guy, if I want to get there, get here and tank, I need to tank them on previous M stations. Yep. Okay, let's copy this thing. No. Then do nothing, otherwise dp of I is small plus the cost of tanking here. And update the tree. If you have proper compilation flags, they will warn you about some stupid mistakes. Cost. I don't care about the cost. Assertion false. That's a lot of minus ones. 3 of b is 0. Everything is infinity. Not correct for test 4. I think it's this one. How this happened and I printed. What? So small here is not equal to long inf. Oh, plus B. Correct, and when this is greater or equal, should be good. Move from downloads, running here, D on running. Again, I need to read what this validation does. Sometimes when it runs slow, it means that I compiled some different way with debugging flags. I wonder if that other problem can be solved on the tree as well. My first interpretation of the statement. So I solved the wrong problems. Okay, because people are solving D2. I will think for a moment about that, but I'm at disadvantage now. Smaller chances of, winning. And this is indeed the sum of times, right? Yeah, because half an hour passed and I have the sum of times 1 hour. Okay. Start at the root. I guess 1 will be the root. Or maybe I can make n to be the root. Not sure. So I mark everything at range m as possible to get, with cost of 0. And when I'm somewhere, I need to get everything. This cost. It will be kind of a Dijkstra algorithm. If I can get to some vertex with cost 20, but he has cost 15 of refueling, then with cost 35 I should mark some vertices. Should I do that with a centroid decomposition? Also, code forces round should be already judged. I will take a look. Final standings. Okay, cool. Finally, I didn't mess up completely, but could be better. I think my skill is around 2900. So still, I should go up likely in the next round when I participate. Now I'm thinking if I need centroid decomposition. I can do it with centroid decomposition. So let's go. I think it will be just single n log n. Should take me around 40 minutes. I'm quite good with such algorithms, even though it will be ugly. Okay, copy D as D1 CPP. Now remove all of that. Let's open this just in case. Input format from A to B. It should be city1 and cityn, but whatever. Space separated integers. I will compute the cost from the starting city to every other city. This is parent. Rooted at city1. Okay. And, let's call this fuel range. Not to confuse with the number of edges. Okay, long longs will be necessary. I want to make everything in a struct. 80 test cases. Let's do it. I just don't want to worry about clearing everything after a test case. Do I need this to be global? Edges should be global. Size n. Read the parent and what cost? Is cost global? Let's say this. If parent is not 0, edges are there, and that's it. Now a lot of DFSs to create centroid decomposition. First there was the one to compute subtree sizes. B and B is not parent. Pass that parent. Maybe I should just use arrays. I'm not even sure if they are filled with zeros by default, if I create it like that. Do this, subtree of A is 1. Forbidden is for something outside of this part of a tree in centroid decomposition. Not forbidden. subtree of M of B this is size of my connected component greater or equal this over 2 now A is a centroid. Let's think for 2 it will move there if 1 for 3 if 1 or more. For 2 only if 1, for 3 only if 2. That makes sense. Okay, A is a centroid. What do I know now? I need to compute distances. Are edges weighted? No. I need length to that centroid. Also, there will be multiple centroids. I need to remember all of them. Do I need a struct for centroid? Let's make one. It's more of a tree than a centroid. Centroid is the name of that middle vertex. Okay, what do I have? I have lengths, vector of sorted vertices. Let's go with map with a distance. Okay, and let's have a vector of sorted guys. I need both. Yeah, makes sense. Distance. Let's make a BFS, why not? Yeah. Actually, BFS creates sorted distance. So I don't need this. No, I mean this will be just a int. Never mind. Q. And what not distance count? And place back. Distance first, then a vertex. I'm happy I can do it. Okay. So there is now a centroid. This map of distances and with this Q. But also for every vertex I need to know to which centroid it belongs. Centroids. use P first, P second is a vertex, so belongs of me push back next. This way I know that this vertex is in this centroid. And now if not forbidden itself, I think that's it for making centroids and remembering them. Doesn't matter where I start. And Dijkstra. First I will do it without Dijkstra, just brute force way, I guess. Distance. Find the one with smallest distance from the start. And propagate from this guy. He has some DP. Let's call this DP. I like that. Not to confuse with distances in a tree. For all the centroids, let's call him V, like a vertex. All the centroids. Remaining range is range minus this will be centroid ID centroid in centroids range minus distance of myself. Also assert this, the remaining, if and this is first brute force way. I will try it for everybody there. P second. This. Then dp of p first is minimum of itself, and dp of me plus like that. Plus cost of v plus cost of dp first. GDBD run on in. There's a mistake. 114. Address of parent, push back this. Maybe I read in the wrong order. Something should be wrong with reading, I guess. And -1 it is. Still. No. And that was correct. I think the input was wrong. Infinite loop. That's something. Okay, not here. Move through. Here. Professional debugging. Just put a lot of things. Why do I not see even case 1 now? Does it mean I'm not getting here? Yeah. Oh, and you cannot go to a parent. Okay. Remember guys, asserts are your friends. They will help you a lot. That was even in first test. Yeah. Line 133. Next is this. Q. Distance and Q aren't the same thing. Oh, because of this. The answer shouldn't be 40. Infinity, infinity, 0 and 40. Oh, minus, minus. Well... I don't mark as done. Done. 40. Not entirely correct. Where's the part about cost being equal to 0? Cost is actually long. More zeros. How is it possible? Maybe that was a starting vertex. And that changed something? Yeah. I will draw this. Is 1, 4 is 7, 5 is 8, 6 is 1, 7 is 6. Okay, starting is 5, ending is 3. Whom did I mark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 0, 6, 7, and 8. 8 is the only guy nearby. This is a good sign. And then from 7. Oh, I cannot tank there. So that's -1. Good. Seems correct. Now I need to add Dijkstra and check if I maybe miss longs somewhere. Generally this part must be sped up, and I can do some brute force with that. So let's call it brute. This kind of queue. I think I want two types here. Yep. One means that I already tanked. Is that smart? No, I don't need this. I do need this. I need two pings because if I can get somewhere. If I mark somebody for the first time, it's 30, it means hits the best result. This should include the tanking. Okay. Not break, continue. Yep, break. Over centroids. For now, let's say this is like that. It's still too slow, but otherwise, and still correct. Yep. Now, when creating centroid, I have stuff sorted here. Before that, let me reverse it. Now it's sorting decreasingly, from big to small, and I will be able to pop back those things closest to the root of a centroid. Centroid meaning that part of the tree. For a centroid, Instead of doing this, I will do that. Well, not CQ empty and CQ back dot what? First element of a queue? Yes, first. This is the distance. If it's more equal remaining. Who is CQ back dot second? Here is end. I'm rewriting what is there below. Cannot cheat like that. Okay. Still correct. Am I still fighting for the first place? It's 60 something minutes, hour and 8 minutes. Do I have enough time to test? So I already lost. And this means that it's better if I test. Yeah. That's a pity. Unless it's like bigger of 2 times, then hard to say, I'm not sure. Possible that start and end are equal? No. Start and end. What goes first? Parent. Parent and random from 0 to 3, let's say. The cost. seems good. Still, it's quite dangerous, I think, with what? With infinities. I'm quite worried about that. Did I submit? Oh, okay. Wow. Here we go. Is this my fault? Yeah, because I error compiled. Okay. By the way, it's Friday evening for me, and I cannot post it for the next 3 days because the contest is going on. Okay, that's it. Rank 4th out of 21,000. Presentation error. Interesting. So this is okay. Can this problem be solved in 15 minutes? 15, half an hour, 19, what, 8 minutes? Okay, I should look just at the last column. 45, 20 minutes. $25 and 18. Well, 18 seems just like a different solution than mine. Or copy pasting something from the old competition. Okay, that was Facebook Hacker Cup 2020 qualification round. Some quick summary of problems and my thoughts on them. Travel restriction, that was just implementation. They could even raise constraints. Fine problem for qualification round. Alchemy. I don't like those, but they often appear in Facebook Hacker Cup, I think, where it's so dangerous to submit something without the brute force, where it's very ad hoc, where you get maybe it's enough to check this, and of course I likely would prove it in like 2 minutes of thinking, or maybe 10 seconds. I had some kind of proof in my head already that it's enough to check that single thing. Next problem, yeah, this was trivial. Again, fine. And then a big jump of difficulty to D2. But D1 was a nice middle problem. I misunderstood it first though, so wasted some time there. How much time did it take me? So after D1, I started thinking about proper D2. 31. 40 minutes. I said it will take me 40 minutes and it took me 40 minutes. And this was 15 minutes because I misunderstood the problem. I was first with ABC, that's nice. I mean, among the top, the current top. But I guess I didn't win here, and this is why because I think I wasn't first with ABC, so the sum of times was bad. Yeah, people were faster here, and I was faster with C. And then I messed up the D2 like completely. Okay, I bet somebody copy pasted. I bet that the first person, Niku, copy pasted. But if you have if you have centroids in your code reference document, like your library of implementations of known algorithms, if you can copy paste that, then it's not really that long. Yeah, maybe it was about that. Okay, I will put a reminder for people in like my Facebook group or in Discord. I will put reminder for people to participate, not to miss Facebook Hacker Cup. But I guess if you visit Codeforces every day, you shouldn't miss it. And this video will be posted 3 days from now. If I get some requests, then I can make a video on one of the problems, like with drawings, with full explanation what's going on. I'm looking at. Oh, Igor is streaming. I will check this out in a moment. And yeah, this contest happened just before Facebook Hacker Cup. Just checking if something new and interesting is being written, like the tests are wrong, the round is unrated. Unexpected verdict. I think that this guy broke one of expected solutions. Okay. That's a good thing to quickly publish new ratings. Yeah, thank you for watching. And see you, I think, around tomorrow for me. I will make final videos on matrix exploitation on that Codeforces contest on the main channel, Errichto. Okay, bye bye.